So this level's called Ruins. Even though the ancient city was a series of ruins. Did I make that joke already? Oh my god. Oh. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh god, have I even talked about what the heck these things are supposed to be? I have no clue. They're called leapers. Oh wait, was this the level I had to re-record a couple times? Yes, it was. I think. Yes. So, complete honesty here, I fell off the cliff about 4 times. I didn't die to any of the enemies, I just fell off the cliff. Specifically making the jump from one ladder to the other. Ugh. See those wooden blocks right there that you can only see right there? This jump. I failed that jump 3 or 4 times. I cannot believe it. And out of, I don't know, sheer contempt, I just said, I'm not taking that. I'll load the save, because it happens, oh good lord, it happens 2 minutes into the level, and I still have armor and a backpack and all that crap. I'm not taking that. Oh. Here are the ruins in question. Now, this is actually a rather interesting little section. What you can do here is largely just run away. The idea is you hit the lever and then you hit the pressure switch and all the statues come to life. Now you can leave, and all of the enemies will actually fight each other. And the Perlin does a really, really, really good job of dealing with everything else. But evidently, all of these creatures' lives are connected. Evidently, they were all equipped with heart monitors. And whenever their heart stops beating, it lowers this gate. Which would make it really awkward for the owner of these ruins, or whoever wanted access to this area, to have to get back there every time. Oh man. I've been watching, oh god, I watched a Fallout 4 thing where someone talked about, oh god, the problem I have with that. Why are they there? Why is it like this? Not for that. What was the theme for this? Alright, why? So this level... Oh! Finally! Get an instance where the draw distance is used to good effect. Or the lack of draw distance is used to good effect. Hey, we can make this foggy and obscure the player's view. God, have I even pulled out the pulse rifle yet? I don't think I have. And immediately, the only thing I went in there for was the bits of ammo. I don't currently need the ultra health. Just look at that. Oh, so your maximum life is 100. You can increase it past that with little +2 pickups. Or, you can increase your default maximum by, on normal difficulty and below, killing enemies with the knife or the regular bow. Or sorry, with the bow using regular arrows, which you can't switch to if you have tech arrows. Whatever. you kill enemies with the knife, they have a random chance to drop a mortal wound, which is like a little tribal Incan face mask thing. I thought Tall Set was Plains Indian. Whatever. That'll increase it by 5, your default maximum. And then, if you pick up something like a full heal or a plus 25, and you're below that 125 threshold, which I think is the natural maximum with mortal wounds. Hey, look, a minigun. Old Painless coming out to play. Oh, man. Going back to that, the whole why. Why is it? Why is there this insistence on, oh, you have a maximum health and you can't heal past the maximum's 250, and especially on normal. One of the reasons why I was adamant on leaving the game on hard, both because I just play games on hard typically, but also because I realized a problem whenever I started this, and it's actually a problem that's still carried through. Aside from falling off of the cliff, boy, there's just no challenge. At least to me, there isn't. So I put it on hard, thinking, okay, well, that'll make it so that my voice cracks. I haven't had coffee yet. Oh, I need to have some cup of coffee. But I gotta do this done first. Because... Anyway. Left it on hard. Specifically because I wanted the illusion of drama. Consequently enough, I did... You can tell I've been thinking about this a lot, because I went back. I played through the entire game on hardcore. Didn't record it, because I wanted to see what it would look like. Let me tell you what that playthrough looks like. I ignored every fight, except the ones that are mandatory. And the ones that weren't mandatory, like this, those two guys I fought. Because I didn't want to suffer too much damage. But all of this, ran through it. I didn't even pick up any of the items because I didn't need them. I was at full ammo, or nearly full ammo, and full, well, not full life, but nearly full ammo for the entirety of the run. I didn't fight anything. And the reason was simple. I've now discovered that hardcore actually does give them more health than hard mode, and I don't want to bother. Fighting is so pointless and so time consuming and resource intensive. Oh, it would have been one of the worst things to watch. It would have been like level 4 of AVP all over again. And it wouldn't have been funny either, if people come here for that. If. You know, I'm pretty sure everyone hits this moment. Of realization. What am I doing? I'm talking to myself while watching me play a game. Oh my god. Yeah, I kind of like it actually. It's kind of cathartic before I have to go to freaking work. There you go. Second key. Is there any other point to this room? Not really. Toodaloo. I guess you could go off to the sides and risk falling into a bottomless pit and for ammo. I guess you could do that. Or, you know, you could do what I decided not to do, which is the sensible thing, and just run through it, and just ignore everything, and just... Why did I like shooters? For so long, I loved shooters. Maybe it's because it was just dirt simple. Oh, man. I guess in some respects, shooters are the perfect gateway games. Because up until you realize you can just ignore most of the enemies in these older ones, newer ones, I guess they actually make you kill more. Hell, Doom 2016 figured out a way to make you fight, and that is they lock you in a room. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have that luxury. What's the reason to fight? Well, you fight to preserve your life. It's like a fighting game methodology. Don't fight to deplete your enemy's health. Fight to preserve your health. Which is one of the single stupidest phrases I have ever heard an FGC player say. That's the FGC for you. God, there's nothing to talk about. I looked up, there was nothing about these sorcerer guys in the manual. But evidently magic is a thing in Turok world, the Lost World, land, universe. The Turok cinematic multimedia universe. Oh man. There's nothing on those sorcerer people. Oh, back to the why. The running theme. Why is it like this? So you can get that minigun. It's not really all that well hidden. The minigun I got on top of that little house with a purlin in it. That's the earliest point in the game you can get the minigun. Now, you could get it there, and it's really, really early. Or, you could wait until you acquire the grenade launcher. The first time I think you can get it is in this level, except it's secret, and I don't really know how to get it. I was fiddling around with this for over 2 hours in a previous session, trying to figure out which of those frickin' portals leads to the damn grenade launcher. And I just didn't bother. Forget it. Just grab the minigun from on top of the house. That's easy. It's easy and I know where it is. So I did. Anyway, you can get the grenade launcher and then teleport all the way back to... By the way, that is not a trick. That is not editing. I actually nailed it on the first try just by guessing. Woo, serendipitous luck. If you walk into the wrong portal, you wind up in a lava pit and you take damage, and it's annoying, and that's all there is to it. Apparently, if you walk into those portals in that circle in a certain sequence, you can land on top of a pillar and get a grenade launcher. But I didn't bother with that, and I didn't look up how to do it, because you get the grenade launcher really early on in the next level anyway. Why? Why is it like that? Ugh. Why are these life force points surrounding this pillar? There's nothing special about it. I know this because I landed on it. Oh look, there's a grenade launcher. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Also, I have no idea how to get that ultra health up there. Probably has something to do with those statues. I tried jumping on them, but it doesn't work. And then I thought, if you can shoot the flyers out, and then I said, alright, fine, I give up. Next. I don't need it anyway, I've got tech armor. Why? This is also the point. So, to get to the grenade launcher, or to switch to it, grenade launcher is button number 9. Oh man. Already, pulse rifle's button number 7, and the minigun is button number 8. Already, we're running into the issue of too many weapons. How many does Doom have? Doom has 9 total, I think. He's got the chain gun. Let me see. Fist, chainsaw, pistol, chain gun, shotgun, plasma rifle, BFG, rocket launcher. That's 8. I swear to God, there's a 9th. How the hell with it? Point being, it's got enough to fill up the entire top number bar. Oh, and speaking of hard difficulty and hardcore difficulty, ladies and gentlemen, the worst part of the game is this game bad or do I like it? I like it. Do I? I'll let you know at the end. Maybe I'll have a different. It's just because it's early. But these leapers here, I never mentioned they're called leapers. These are the toughest enemies in the entire game. And you're meant to fight them on that pillar thing. Actually, you're not, because you can just kill them down here. And then, ride the pillar up to the... This is for a chronoceptor piece. Which Turok has vowed to gather. Because since the villain can't find it, rather than, you know, just going after the villain, I'm going to gather all the pieces for him, and then if I die and fail, well, now he's got it. That's smart. Then again, maybe Talset knows something about the Chronoceptor, but how could he know about it? See, here's a little bit of clever design. They make sure that you can't just cheese your way up to the top of that pillar by making sure that the switch is to activate... I need a throat lozenge. Jesus. Oh. You know, funny enough, you'd be forgiven for thinking I was drunk, except I don't drink. Maybe I should start. Nah, I don't like the taste. What the heck is that? You got all the keys. That's a full health. Which again, you can't pick up unless you're below 100. And that was landing on the thing. In the original game, actually, on the Nintendo 64, they had the jump in there as well. What they actually did is, I guess, somewhat clever. They made it to where whenever you jump, the camera pitches downward so you can see what you're landing on. And that's it! The end. Bye!